for the exams for UPSC, for states public service commissions, SSC, CGL, and also CLAT. About me, I am Sandeep Bhushan and my credentials are: I have 10 years of teaching experience for civil services. I teach international relations, internal security, and also the analysis of the Hindu newspaper. And before we get into the topic, I would certainly say that my session will definitely help you to crack prelims and mains examinations. I assure you that, because I would be emphasizing on the keywords and the key phrases from the newspaper. So my emphasis will be on the keywords and the key phrases. I will be identifying and emphasizing on the keywords and the key phrases from the newspaper, from where we will identify once again the factual, analytical, and conceptual questions which will be useful for prelims examination point of view. So definitely the factual, analytical, conceptual questions we will try to identify them, emphasizing on the keywords and the key phrases, wherein it will be very helpful for the prelims examinations. And also I will make you understand how you need to imbibe the keywords and the key phrases, or else how you need to actually inculcate the keywords and the key phrases in the answer writing, that is for the mains examinations. So definitely my session will be focusing both on the mains and prelims examinations. So when you are into the mode of, or into the habit of imbibing the keywords and the key phrases in your answer writing for the mains, wherein your answers would be precise and concise. That means to the point. Whatever the UPSC or the examiner is asking about you to write, you can get to the point, that is to the point, precise and concise, once you use these words, keywords and the key phrases in your answers, so that you will score more marks, high marks in the mains examination. So thereby my session will definitely help you to crack prelims and mains both for 2020 as well as 21. And this is in regards to this session, that is today's session is in regards to the daily newspaper, which is today's is 16, that is the Hindu newspaper I will be focusing on. And there would be DNA of the Hindu, that is today's 16/7/2020 DNA of Hindu will be taking up in the today's session. And before I get in the topic, I would say very good morning to everyone. Very good morning to everyone, especially Srinivas Vuta, Dharat Manohar, David Paul, Venkat Srinivas, Rahul, Shravani, Malvika Sajivan, Asmat Khan, Harika Yadav, all very good morning to you all. And also whoever is in the live, also very good morning to everyone. Very good morning to everyone. And today I have come up with a new concept, or new slide, and that is the quote of the day. That is quote of the day, because yesterday I really thanked Lokesh Chandra. Because he was saying, sir, daily the same show, please do change, he was saying. So I really thank him, Lokesh Chandra, very much. I really thank you, Lokesh Chandra. And then the quote of the day is: every morning you have two choices. You have two choices. One is to continue to sleep with your dreams, or wake up and chase them. So this is very, I really liked it, and that is why I brought in for today's quote of the day. And very good morning to Vasanta, Manisha, Bharat Kalyan, very good morning. Naveen Kumar, very good morning to you. And again, I am reiterating myself. Thanks to Lokesh Chandra. I know Lokesh Chandra hasn't joined, but thanks to you, Lokesh Chandra. Because of you, I have taken the initiative that I will go ahead with the quote of the day, because he was saying yesterday, so please change. Ravi Shankar. Okay, very good morning, Ravi Shankar. RS, very good morning to you. And then this is very nice. Every morning you have two choices. One is to continue to sleep with your dreams. You have dreams, but you are still sleeping. The other one is you wake up and chase your dreams. This is, I really liked it. And Manideep has joined. Very good morning to you, Manideep. Shivamurthy has joined. Very good morning to you. And now I'll get into the topic, that is today's news analysis in regards to the Hindu. And here it says, as we are talking about this word disengagement, I did talk about couple of days also, that is first phase of engagement is done, or it is completed. And then yesterday I said the second phase for that, the corps commander level talks are going on. I did mention about it. So Lokesh Chandra has joined. Now you are joined. Lokesh Chandra, Anil Kumar has joined. Lokesh Chandra, very good morning to you. I was actually thanking you because yesterday you were saying that sir, you come up with the daily same quotations, sir. So please, you come up with the new quotations you said, and I'm really thankful to you, Lokesh. And from today, I will start the new quote of the day every day. And then for today, it is I'll read for you and Hanil. That is, every morning you have two choices: one to continue to sleep with your dreams, and or wake up and chase them. So this I really liked it, and once again I'm saying it. Thanks to you, Lokesh Chandra. And also Hemant, very good morning to you. Papanna Sai has also joined. Very good morning. So we have looked at the uh, first phase of the disengagement has been completed, and the talks were in regards to the second phase of the disengagement. I said yesterday, what do you mean by disengagement? That is in regards to the troops moving away from the LAC, both the Chinese troops and then the Indian troops moving away from the along the LAC between India and China. And as I said, the talks are marathon. That is the long marathon in the sense long talks are being taken up at the corps commander level talks. This and what is very important is as we are looking at it since long time. This is from May 5th. This is happening. I said May 5th, 2020. And then we have seen various levels of, as I said, once again, I'll say, or else Ministry of Ministry of External level talks, and then diplomatic or military level talks, and then diplomatic engagement level talks, and then we also read in regards to special representative talks, level talks. Fine, and this we have been discussing. And what is very important for today is that the new keyword we will identify, or we have identified from the news, that is China study group. This is very important. Please do understand, boys and girls. This is very important, or my friends, please do understand. In the entire discussion, we have looked at military level talks, and also in regards to the diplomatic engagement talks and special representative talks. And in the corporate corps or commander level talks, what is that is coming into the action is China study group. So now what is very important is the China study group is actually reviving the progress or reviving the entire second phase disengagement process or the dialogue which is going on between India and China in regards to the second phase disengagement. Who is reviving it? So that talks or the dialogues are being revived. Who is reviving it? China study group is reviving it. And this is a keyword. This is very important. And then Purna Chandra, Papani, Kobul Reddy, Lokesh, I said, nice quotation. Okay, thank you. Madhu, very good morning. All of you, very good morning. And this is the China study group is reviving the progress of the dialogue of the disengagement between the both the countries, that is at the command level talk. So this is the keyword. What you need to understand is China study group. And then we know that the talks are being taken up at Chuzul, a place which is in the eastern Ladakh. Yesterday I have shown you. And then the foreign minister, the Chinese foreign minister is talking about trying to have the discussion in regards to consensus. Consensus in the sense, consensus is that both the groups or both the countries, or in this case both the countries, that is India and China, will have a consensus. That means both of them will have, definitely they will have discussions, and then both will come to a conclusion in regards to, not that only one country will have this say. No, they will come to a conclusion with a consensus. That means both will agree from the both the sides. Both will agree from the both the sides. And then they said that the Chinese minister is talking about this, that is consensus. The discussion has to take place, and we have to also focus on the peace and tranquility. So definitely the Chinese foreign minister is focusing on that the talks between both the countries, that is in regards to the corporate commander level talks between India and China, has to be in the consensus manner, and then peace and tranquility. Tranquility in the sense calm. That means both the countries should understand the importance of the other countries. Consensus, peace and tranquility has to come into existence. So that is what is being mentioned by China's foreign minister. And then in regards to this, all this, our defense minister Rajnath Singh will have a 2-day trip to Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir, two union territories. Two union territories, that is Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. So this is very important. What is important here is China study group. This is important. Fine. So Srinivas Vuta is joined. Very good morning to you, Srinivas Vuta. And now this is again very important for prelims point of view. Prelims point of view. Why it is important? Because we look at it. China Study Group was set up in the year 1976. So what is important for prelims point of view is when was it set up? When was it set up? It was set up in 1976 by the Cabinet Committee on Security, CCS. So it was set up. Which was set up? The China Study Group was set up in 1976 by Cabinet Committee on Security. Why? This will, the CSE, that is China Study Group, will advise whom? The government, advise the government on policy matters. So please do understand, this is very, very important for you in regards to understanding that how best we can try to understand the China Study Group, because for the first time, because this keyword China Study Group has come up for the first time in the newspaper exclusively. So we are looking at it because this could be again asked by the UPSC. Which among the following statements are incorrect? Which among the following statements are incorrect in regards to the China Study Group? So most of them will think that China Study Group means which is part of the Chinese government. No, it is Indian government. So it is set up in the year 1976 by the Cabinet Committee on Security, and it will advise on the policy issues to the relating to China to the government of India, and this is governmental body. This is a governmental body. It's not a private, it's a governmental body. And this China Study Group. China Study Group is headed by whom? National Security Advisor. So it is headed by National Security Advisor. But initially, please do understand, this is very important. This could be again asked in the prelims. Which among the following he could give that the CSE, the China Study Group, is a governmental body and headed by Foreign Secretary? No. Earlier it was headed by the Foreign Secretary of IFS or Foreign Ministry or External Affairs Ministry. That is, the Foreign Secretary was earlier heading the China Study Group, but now it is headed by National Security Advisor, NSA. Now it is headed by NSA, and he is NSA. Ajit Doval is now the National Security. He is now the national. So this person in the sense, he is the senior most and the powerful bureaucrat. He is the senior most and he is a powerful bureaucrat. That is why he has been appointed as the National Security Advisor. And in regards to the China Study Group, 1976, and then it has been set up by the Cabinet Committee on Security, and then it will advise on the policy issues. Fine. And then it is headed by National Security Advisor, and you have it headed in the sense chairperson. So who is the chairperson for the China Study Group? That is the National Security Advisor is the chairperson, and the members, you have the members also. So members are the secretaries, military and intelligence officials along with the army chief. So all the secretaries and also military and intelligence officials and the army chiefs are the members. So this is very important for you to understand about the CSE for prelims point of view. CSE is China Study Group. Okay, Madhapuram is saying that probably it is that good morning is not required, but I will definitely go ahead with saying good morning to everyone who is joining. I will definitely go ahead because it is always very important for a teacher to make sure that the one who is joining makes them feel comfortable, and that is my job and responsibility. Madhava, definitely taken into consideration, but I will go ahead. And definitely you have to look at the CSE and the chairperson and the members. Fine. And this is the China study group. About China study group, which is very, very important for the prelims point of view. And then now we did look at the China study group headed by the National Security Advisor. So again, we will focus on the National Security Advisor, which is again very, very important that this is important. So National Security Advisor is, as I said, they advise the Prime Minister of India regarding what policy matters in regards to what external and internal security. So the National Security Advisor advises to the PM, Prime Minister of India, in regards to what? In regards to the external and internal security. In regards to the external and internal security, and it was created in 1998. All these are very, very important for the prelims point of view. 1998 it has been created, and then the post of the NSA is very powerful bureaucrat. Fine, and along with that we will look at others, that is in regards to the earlier National Security Advisor right from 1998. So till now you have the 5 National Security Advisors. The first one is Brajesh Mishra from 1998 to 2004 under the Prime Minister, that is former Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. And then J.N. Dixit from 2004 to 2005 under Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. M.K. Narayanan 2005 to 2010 under Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. Shiv Shankar Menon from 10 to 14 to under Manmohan Singh. And then Ajit Doval. Ajit Doval, if you look at from 2014 till now under what do you say, Narendra Modi, under the Prime Minister of Narendra Modi. So what is important for you is these names right from the first, that is Brajesh Mishra, J.N. Dixit, M.K. Narayanan, Shiv Shankar Menon and Ajit Doval. In this what you have to focus is a little bit, which is what you say, analytical point of view. So everyone before predecessor of Ajit Doval are all IFS, Indian Foreign Services, except M.K. Narayanan and Ajit Doval. If you look at, all are IFS, and then M.K. Narayanan and then Ajit Doval, they are both are IPS officers. So this is very important. And then Kishan, very good morning to you. And the other news is Jio offers 5G tech to develop cheap smartphone with Google. So yesterday we looked at Google was ready to invest, and Lokesh was asking, so what is the benefit, why are they investing? So definitely when Google is investing, yesterday I said it is in regards to 75,000 crores of rupees they are investing, and then Google out of that has invested almost 33,737 crores. So out of this 33,737 crores are invested by Google, that is technological giant, in into Geo. And Google has acquired, how much they have invested, 33,737 crores in Geo, and they have acquired 7.7% of stake in the sense like they are having that amount of share they have now in Geo. So Google has 7.7% stake in Geo platforms. So this is very, very important. So as Lokesh was asking yesterday, what is the necessary or benefit for India? Yes, here the benefit is Google is acquired 7.7% by investing 33,737 crore. So what is the benefit here? So benefit here is the Reliance Industries, that is the Geo platform unit, has developed 5G technology, and this, when we are talking about 5G technology, this will be the whatever has been developed, whatever that is 5G technology which has been developed by the Reliance industry, that is in regards to 5G technology, it will be deployed in the sense it will get into the mode, it will get into action next year by July 15, 2020. So what is important is Google plus Geo here, Google plus Geo in regards to the 5G technology. This is very important, 5G technology. And then Google plus Geo, they will go ahead with having the entry level, that is 4G or 5G with Android as operating system. So which is the operating system here? Android. So they both, that is the Google and Geo, by incorporating or developing the 4G or 5G technology in the smartphones, they will have the operating system as Android. And these are all very important prelims point of view. Which is the operating system which has been used by the Google and Geo combined together in the 5G technologies? That is Android operating system. And what is the investment being done by Google? That is 33,737 crores, and it is having or acquiring 7.7 percentage. And Geo has designed and developed. This is important. Who has designed and developed this 5G solution? It is the Geo, not Google. Not Google. Google has invested. Pros and cons, definitely it is, what you say, what is important is it will be definitely useful for us. Useful in the sense like it will be very fast. Access will be very fast. But what is important is do we have the digital infrastructure? Do we have the digital infrastructure? Is a question mark. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. Shravani, we will have access, very fast internet, Wi-Fi connectivity, everything can be fast in regards to the digital. Yesterday we were talking about digital economy. This is a keyword I said yesterday, Shravani. So in regards to that, pros is digital economy. We will be, what do you say, enhancing our digital economy so that we can make sure that we are actually competing with the Western countries or the highly technological countries. So it is very important, and along with that we will have job creation. Job creation, that is employment will take place. So that is pros. Cons is digital infrastructure. Whether we have the digital infrastructure right now is very important. And Sonu has also joined. Very good morning to you, Sonu. And then in regards to this, the made in India. This is very important for us now. This is very important. That is made in India 5G solution. This key phrase is very important because by the Google investing in Geo or taking up that 7.7 percentage of stake into Geo, what is now happening is made in India 5G solution is coming. Why this made in India 5G solution is important now at this time? Because our Prime Minister, what he was talking about, be vocal about local, be vocal about local, and not only that, Atmanirbhar Bharat. Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign. This is again very important scheme. Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign. So based on the Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign, this is why I am saying is this is again very important for prelims point of view. Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign. What Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi was talking about, be vocal about local. That is, he wanted that local manufacturing industries to be developed, and in that now because of the Google investing 33,000 plus in Geo, what is happening is now made in India 5G solution will be ready. As soon as you have the 5G spectrum, that is the entire technicality which is ready, that is a spectrum, that is a space. When you say spectrum, that is a space by next year. So Sundar Pichai is the CEO of Google's parent, that is Alphabet, which we know it. So what is important is the made in India 5G solution, digital economy, designed and developed, Geo, and this is in regards to the 5G technology, and operating system is Android. Fine. Now I'll get into the next topic, that is India and European Union. So yesterday also we have looked at this India and European Union yesterday also. Fine. Now I'll also get into the another details today. So what is that India and European Union have gone ahead with the virtual meetings between India, that is Narendra Modi, India, European Union, and then we have along with in this you have, I said European Council, I said, and then I also said European Commission. Fine. So yesterday one of the student was asking about, sir, please tell about European Union and European Commission and European Council. Definitely I'll go ahead with this. And then in regards to the India and European Union, the talks, what is very important that they have been committed is framework for strategic cooperation. This is the keyword. This is the keyword here. So all this, whatever I am saying, keywords and key phrases are very, very important for prelims and mains. prelims and mains. And I will be very sorry if you are not, what you say, trying to understand the importance of the keywords and the key phrases, which I am reiterating time and again, because UPSC will focus on these keywords and the key phrases for prelims as well as mains examination. So both India and European Union have been committed for what? Framework for strategic cooperation. So definitely it is, yesterday we were talking about trade and investments. Yesterday I was saying that it is in regards to the trade and investments. So what is that? It is a cooperation. What cooperation? It is a cooperation in regards to trade and investment. So what kind of trade and investment cooperation? It is strategic. It is strategic. This is very important. Strategic is important. So what we are going ahead is framework. Framework in the sense guidelines. So we wanted to go ahead with having a guidelines for strategic cooperation. Until, that means we will have the guidelines by 2025. And not only this, they have also come up with the discussion in regards to the pandemic. Yesterday I was talking about that they will also discuss about COVID-19, and not only that, again they have also gone ahead with discussing in regards to the United Nations Security Council, because India is repeatedly in the multilateral forums. India is repeatedly in the multilateral forums, making it very clear that it wanted reforms. It wanted reforms in the United Nations Security Council. That is in regards to the permanent members and non-permanent members. Permanent members are 5 countries. As of now, non-permanent are 20 countries. Total in United Nations Security Council, it is 15. So what India wants is reforms in the permanent members and non-permanent. That is the 5, the count. Instead of 5, it would be 5 plus. Instead of 10, it should be 10 plus. That is, they have to increase it. And Abhitech Telugu has joined. Very good morning to you, Abhitech. Yeah, daily it will be analysis. Daily there would be analysis, daily news analysis, daily at 7:30 a.m. So in regards to this, the they have been, both India and European Union have been committed for the framework for strategic cooperation. Fine. And not only that, on discussion in regards to how to handle the COVID-19 pandemic situation. And also they have discussed at the United Nations Security Council that the reforms should be made. Fine. And yesterday I said the European Council President is Charles Michael. He's been attending. I mean, talks have been going ahead along with Indian Prime Minister, that is Modi, and that even the European Commission, that is President Ursula von der Leyen. So all together had the video conference. And this is, as I said, it is in regards to trade and investment, and the focus is that the bilateral trade and investment agreement. Bilateral trade and investment agreement. So this BT, this keyword or key phrase is very important. As I said yesterday also, bilateral investment trade agreement. So I said about something else also, BIT. I said about agreement, I said about treaty also yesterday. Treaty is bilateral investment treaty. Investment treaty. Fine. So BTIA you need to focus, and also BIT, bilateral investment treaty. So this is how you need to keep on focusing. And what is the keyword here is framework for strategic cooperation. Framework for strategic cooperation. And then Mr. Modi has spoken about. So these are very important. The keywords, why it is important is this directly you can write in your mains answers. What Mr. Modi has emphasized and what he was focusing in regards to the India and European Union. So he was focusing on the universal values of democracy. He was focusing on the pluralism. He was focusing on the respect for international institutions and multilateralism. So what is important is Mr. Modi was focusing on, the first one is universal values of democracy, and he was focusing on pluralism and on the respect for international institutions and multilateralism. So this is very important. So these keywords, what I'm saying, all these three have to be in your answers in the mains examinations. And now also please make a note in your if you are carrying a book or a paper. And they also discussed about climate change and building trade. So what they, apart from this, European Union European Union and India, they have discussed about three countries, that is China, the other one is Iran, and the third one is Pakistan. So please do understand, this is again, you need to get into the point. What was the discussion in regards to the framework for strategic cooperation? So definitely when we are talking about strategic, it is in regards to the trade, it is in regards to the investment, it is in regards to the handling the, what do you say, or else in regards to the national security. So the strategic cooperation is in regards to trade, investment and national security. So based on the national security strategic cooperation, China, Iran and Pakistan, these three countries were also discussed, because the way we are having the tension, border tensions with China and Pakistan. And in regards to Iran, what did I say last class? Iran has dropped India from constructing the railway project. Iran has dropped India because India has delayed the funding and starting of the project, that is the railway project from Chabahar port to Shezadan area in Iran. So that is why China, Iran and Pakistan were discussed in the India European Union summit. So these keywords, that is universal values of democracy, pluralism, respect for international institutions and multilateralism, has to be in your answer for sure, no doubt about it. And you have the 5-year roadmap for 2025. Why? Because this discussion virtual video conferencing is when 2020 now. So 5-year roadmap for the European Union strategic partnership. So it is very important for prelims and mains. India European Union Strategic Partnership 2025. So that will be in regards to the civil nuclear research. So nuclear research and development, it would be strategic development, which will be between India and European Union, and that will be between Euratom and then DAE, that is Department of Atomic Energy. From European Union, the civil nuclear research and development in regards to the strategic partnership between India and European Union will be between Euratom and Department of Atomic Energy, DAE. And then the other one is the resource efficiency and circular economy. So definitely whatever the resource we are having, we will use it efficiently. So resources and the economy. So please look at it. The other one is resources will be utilized between both the countries efficiently, and the economy, circular economy. So definitely the economy should not fall. Economy should be in a circular. That means the continuity has to be in the economy, and that the best practices will be discussed between both the India and European Union. And the third one is renewable of science and technology agreement. So please do understand, the first one is in regards to the civil nuclear research and development. Second one is in regards to the efficient use of resources and circular economy between India and European Union. And the third one is in regards to renewal of science and technology agreement. And these are India European Union strategic partnership between up till 2025. This is very, very, very important for prelims as well as mains examination. Please do understand, my friends, whatever I'm going ahead will be certainly useful for you for prelims and mains, and I'm getting into the mode of directly the analysis, wherein I'm saying once again, if you just focus, that will be enough. Once if you revise, that will be enough. And because Lokesh, not Lokesh, it was another person, I think today is not there, has asked about, sir, please explain about European Union, European Commission and European Council also. So for your benefit, this is all an extra or additional information I am putting in. This is not part of the newspaper, but this is the analysis which I am doing for the prelims and mains examination. So European Union is of 27 countries. It is a combination of, so Europe. So look at this figure. If you look at, you will understand this is entire Europe, and from this all the European countries have come together, or the Europe continent have come together, and then 27 countries are part of the European Union. Please to understand, 27 countries are part of the European Union. And when was it created? It was created after the Second World War. After the Second World War. Why? Because after the Second World War, we have seen the many countries' economy has been shattered because of the war. Economy has been totally, what do you say, disturbed, and then they have understood that no, it is very important that we should not fight, but we should come together. Come together. So not fighting, but to come together. That is unity. They said that now let's stop wars, but we need to come together. Why? Because the entire economy has been badly hit, and that is why the after the Second World War they have joined together. They have created the European Union, not European Union. They have actually come up with another what is a term? I will tell you. This European Union has come up in the year 1993, but prior to that, it was European Economic Community. It was European Economic Community, and it was actually created in the year 1958. That is why I said after the Second World War. Why? To foster in the sense to increase the economic cooperation between the European continent or Europe continent and between the countries of Europe. They wanted to come together, and they have come together in the year 1958 with 6 countries, and they have created the European Economic Community, not European Union. In the year 1958, it started as an European Economic Community, but in 1993 they have changed the name of European Economic Community to European Union. Please do understand, this is again very important for prelims point of view, because as India had discussions with European Union. A part of it was European Commission and European Council For that, we need to understand the European Union also. So European Union was created in the year 1958 by the name called as European Economic Community, but it was later changed. The name, the European Economic Community, was changed to European Union in the year 1993, and it was created after the Second World War. With now the countries are 27 countries, and on 31st January 2020, United Kingdom, this one, United Kingdom, UK has moved away from the European Union. That is called as Brexit. Brexit. That is Britain exiting from European Union. Britain exiting from European Union is called as Brexit, and that Brexit process officially United Kingdom has moved out of European Union on 31st January 2020. So 1958, 1993, 2020. Please do keep it in mind. This is very important for prelims point of view. Okay, Shravan Apirati sir said, good morning sir, at the end of the session daily give GS mains question, we will practice. Okay, definitely, fine. And now we will look at the European Council. First, European Union have taken, fine, and now we will take up the European Council. So this European Council was established in the year 1974 as an informal forum. But in the year 1992, it has become a formal, and it has got an official European Union institutions in the year 2009. And these are very important. So don't get confused if he is giving informal forum or formal status or official European institution. I'm making it very clear. I'm giving you the entire explanation. It was established in the year 1974 as an informal forum, in 1992 as a formal status, and in 2009 it has been as an official European Union institution. And what is the role of it? It defines the political directions and priorities of European Union. Please do understand, European Union. So European Council is part of the European Union. What does the Council do? Council, it goes ahead with it defines the political directions and priorities of what the European Union has to do. Fine. And the members are, you have the all the countries of the Europe. They have the heads of the countries will be the members of it, along with the European Council President and European Commission President. So European Council President and then European Commission President and the all the European Union members together will be the members. And who is the president? As we discussed, Charles Michael is the president. And where it is located? Brussels, that is in Belgium. These are all very, very important for prelims point of view, exclusive prelims point of view. 1974, 1992, 2019, and it defines the political directions and priorities. The role, European Council defines the political directions and priorities. And the president as of now is Charles Michael, and then location is Brussels. And now European Commission, this is the third one, fine. And it was established in the year 1958, the same as European Union. European Union also 1958. And what is the role of it? It promotes. What does it promote? The general interest of European Union. Again, European Commission is part of European Union. So European Union, you can segregate it like European Council and European Commission. Fine. European Union, under European Union you have European Council and European Commission. And what does this commission do? It promotes the general interest of European Union. Whatever the European Union has the interest, its general interest, it will promote it. How does it promote? By proposing and enforcing the legislation. So in the council they will promote it, and in the council, European Council, it will be passed or implemented the policies and the European Union budget. So definitely the policies. So the European Union policies, and in regards to the budget of European Union, it will be European Commission will get into, because here if you look at one point, I will add you here. You have European Commission, again you have the European Commercial Bank also. This will actually keep on funding the European Union or all the countries in the Europe. Fine. And then president is, as I said, Ursula von der Leyen, and the location is Brussels. And the members are all the commissioners from each and every European Union country will be the member of it. So European Union, European Council, European Commission we have discussed, which are very, very important for the prelims point of view. And now we'll get into the next topic, that is government not for urgent defense procurement. So definitely we were talking about last couple of days in regards to the India going ahead with purchasing of various fighter jet aircrafts, fine. And then in regards to the aircraft carrier, I said, fine. In that I was talking about again Boeing company from US, and then we were talking about the Rafale also. Rafale, that is Dassault Aviation. So Boeing from US and then Rafale from French. So this was what I have discussed in the earlier classes. And today's news is the Defense Ministry has given emergency powers to whom? Defense Ministry has given emergency powers to whom? To the armed forces. Why? To purchase the defense, to purchase the arms and ammunition. What are that arms and ammunition? I will discuss. So Defense Ministry has given the emergency powers to procure the weapon system. Why? Because it is very urgent, and this deal is that procuring is 300 crores of rupees. Actually I have said once, which is the one actually gets into the mode of procuring. I said Defense Acquisition Council. So look at here, the decision was taken at the Defense Acquisition Council. So definitely under the Defense Ministry you have the Defense Acquisition Council, which actually looks into whether there is a need for procuring the weapons, need for procuring the arms and ammunition for the national security, for the security environment, that is India's security environment. Actually who looks into it? It is the Defense Acquisition Council. But Defense Acquisition Council has also delegated the powers. Please do understand, this is very, very important conceptual understanding. Not factual, not analytical, it is conceptual. So Defense Acquisition Council has delegated the powers to whom? To the armed forces. To the armed forces. Why? To go ahead with the acquisition up to 300 crores of rupees to the armed forces. So DAC has given or delegated the powers. Delegated the power. Delegate in the sense giving the powers to whom? To the armed forces. Why? To purchase the weapons of up to 300 crore rupees. Up to 300 crore rupees. So this is very important. So Defense Acquisition Council, for the first time, it has delegated the powers. Now, I mean, it was done earlier also, but now it is now. Earlier it was at the Balakot incident when it has taken place. So the similar kind of situation has also taken place in 2019 February, when the Balakot airstrike has been taken up on the Indian airbase, that is at Balakot. Then also the same kind of powers has been delegated by the Defense Acquisition Councils to the armed forces. And what will happen here is, by this, the time limit will come down very drastically. Shrink in the sense will come down. And it will come down by just 6 months. Within 6 months, India will, or defense armed forces will get the weapons. So what are the weapons we are purchasing? We are purchasing SIG 716 assault rifles. So we are purchasing the 72,400 assault rifles. So these are the one SIG 716. So look at the image. This is the SIG 716. We are going ahead with the order for 72,400 rifles from the SIG SOR, and SIG-SOR is what? Which company? US company. This is very important for the prelims point of view. And then along with that, we are going ahead with the Spike anti-tank guided missiles. Anti-tank guided missiles. So this we are purchasing from Israel. This is again very important, Israel. And this is the anti-tank guided missiles. So this, what is important is, as I was talking about, from which country, that is US, France, Israel, Russia. Please do understand what we are purchasing, what kind of arms and ammunitions. Yesterday we were talking about F-18 fighter jets from US, that is Boeing company. Fine. So all this is very important for the prelims point of view. The country and the arms, weapons. It could be part of the prelims in the match the following. In the match the following, they could give you the, what is a country and the weapon, name of the weapon. Country and the name of the weapon. Match the following. Match the following for the prelims point of view. That is why this has to be looked into. Okay, fine. Now I'll get in the next topic. So Suresh Raman has joined. Very good morning to you, Suresh. Now, there is another news which talks about Modi exhort youth to skill, reskill and upskill. These are very important keywords. One is skill, reskill and upskill. So whatever skills you have to reskill it. Not only reskill, you have to upgrade the skills also. So these are very, very important. And then our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has spoken on the World Youth Skills Day. This is important for the prelims point of view. World Youth Skills Day, yesterday, that is July 15th. July 15th, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has spoken on the World Youth Skills Day. And then this was the 5th anniversary. Why? For what it is a 5th anniversary? That India has come up in the year 2015, the program called as Skill India Mission. This is again very important for prelims point of view. Skill India Mission the government of India or the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, has come up with the Skill India mission in the year 2015, and on the 5th anniversary of the Skill India mission, talking on the behalf of the on the occasion of the World Youth Skill Day, he has said that they have to focus on the skilling, reskilling and upskilling. Who? The youth. Why we need to focus on skill, reskill and upskill? Why the youth has to focus on skill, reskill and upskill is because once you get into the mode of skilling yourself, you what you said, develop skills, you reskills, you keep on changing it, you update it. Why? Because this will have access. So by having this, you will have access to what? Employment. So this will create employment. So employment is not just what you say locally, but employment creation will be locally and globally. And this is very important, what our Prime Minister, because we need to focus this in regards to the welfare scheme. Welfare scheme. The government of India, central government welfare scheme, that is Skill India mission. This keyword is very important. Keyword Skill India mission is very important, and is talking about skilling, reskilling and upskilling. Why? Because we will enhance the opportunity. Definitely only when, see, definitely one who is having skilled and multi-skilled. Very important is skill and multi-skilled. Only skilled and multi-skilled youth will have better chances of having opportunity, that is employment. Others, not really. Take it for granted. Not really. And this you will have access locally and globally also. That is what is very important. And he has said this is very important because now the system or the market or the society is changing very fast in regards to the business environment, and market conditions are changing. Why? Because of the COVID-19 crisis. So our Prime Minister has taken this World Health Skills Day as an occasion to emphasize on the impact of COVID-19 crisis on the employment, and he's saying that youth has to skill, reskill and upskill. So that, why? Because of the COVID-19 disease, the business environment and the market condition is changing very fast. Because it is changing very fast, we have to get into the mode of skilling, reskilling and upskilling, so that it will create opportunity. It will enhance the opportunities for employment locally and globally. And under this program, again, this is very important keyword, that is PM Kaushal Kendras. These are very important. So PM Kaushal Kendras are being set up under what? The Skill India mission. Under Skill India mission. Fine. And they have been set up and capacity of ITI ecosystem. So definitely the skills, various skills through the ITI, industrial training institutions. ITI is industrial training institutions. So you have these vocational courses here. They will be skilled. You will also be skilled. And then what the data says is 5 crore youth are now skilled as per the data. This is very important for, what do you say, welfare schemes. And Modi is, our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, is also talking about skills which has to be even for the migrant workers. Because of the COVID-19 or the impact of the COVID-19 situation or COVID-19 pandemic, this is what is important. What the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is emphasizing on the World Youth Skill Day is that even the migrant workers should enhance their skills, because it will help them in the changing condition because of the COVID-19, the local economy, the changing condition what we have experienced, it will help. And he has also made a difference between the knowledge and skill. Please do understand, knowledge and skill is made a difference between, distinguishing between that what is knowledge and skill. So he has made us, just I will put forward, I have taken it for the betterment of the everyone. So what he says, what is knowledge and skill is, he has taken the cycle as an example, cycle, and he says when you know how a cycle ran, that means how a cycle moves, that means that is knowledge. When you know how the cycle moves is the knowledge. But when you ride it, when you sit on it and when you ride it, that is called as a skill. So look at it, how very finely he has put forward. So this is, he has taken the example of cycle. you have the national NSDC, that is National Skill Development Corporation. You have Skill India, and this is part of the Ministry of Skill Development or Enterprises. This is very important because you need to understand under which ministry this falls. This falls under Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, whichever you can call it. It is under the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. These are the questions which are asked in prelims. Under which ministry, under which department, department, and this is how you need to keep on focusing on the prelims point of view, whatever is coming in the newspaper, and this is what is analysis. So definitely I feel that my session was very, very informative, knowledgeable, because we have looked at all this. So here I have looked at the China study group. The focus keyword is China study group, and the National Security Advisor, and again a part of the National Security Advisor when it was created on all the prelims point of view. Here in regards to the 5G technology, Google investing in Geo, and then Made in India 5G solution is a keyword, and then the keyword here in regards to India European Union is the framework for strategic cooperation, bilateral trade and investment agreement, bilateral investment treaty, and then universal values, democracy, pluralism, respect for international institutions, and multilateralism are the words which are being shared by Mr. Modi. This is very important. And India European Union strategic roadmap 2025, and all this I have explained: civil nuclear energy, resource efficiency, circular economy, and then science and technology, renewable. And then European Union I have discussed, European Council I have discussed, European Commission I have discussed for the prelims point of view. Please do understand, you can go through it once again in the recorded one also for further information. And then in regards to the defense procurement, I have said the Defense Acquisition Council, delegating powers to armed forces. And then 6 rifles we are purchasing, along with that Spike anti-tank guided missiles from Israel. And then this is as per the World Youth Skills Day. This is again welfare scheme, government welfare scheme. Welfare scheme in regards to the Skill India mission, under which ministry? I said ministry, fine, under which ministry? So this, it is in regards to the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. So I hope this was very, very important, knowledgeable session, and I thank you. And then again, Lokesh Chandra, it is for you, because definitely you need to have a new, new look. So I really thank you once again, Lokesh Chandra. And then thank you everyone. And then here I said good luck. Yesterday you were saying, sir, please change it. So I have changed it today. So good luck is there. And then think out of the box. This is very important. Think out of the box. This is very, very important when you want to become a bureaucrat. Not just, what do you say, keep on studying. No, you have to be a bureaucrat, because in regards to National Security Advisor, I was saying he is the powerful bureaucrat. So you should also be the powerful bureaucrat. I will just go through it once again for your benefit. Here I said the post of the National Security Advisor of India is among the most powerful bureaucrats in the government of India. And who is he? The National Security Advisor Ajit Doval. So definitely you also should crack the exam, prelims, mains, and interview, and then get the service, and then you should be a powerful bureaucrat. And for that, what is important is that you need to think outside the box, not the way everyone thinks. No, you should think outside the box. Fine. And then please, before you log out, please go ahead with like the video, share the video, subscribe the video, and also visit the AKSIAS.com website. And then the Telegram link for AKS IAS Academy is t.me/aks.ias, and my Telegram link personally is t.me/Sandeep Bhushan SBT. And then Lokesh Chandra, you were saying repeatedly, you were saying that you are unable to access, no, please use this t.me/Sandeep, S capital, B capital, Sandeep Bhushan, SBT, again SBT capital. I think you can. And then Appireddy has said that good morning sir, and at the end of the session daily give us GS mains questions, we will practice. Definitely from tomorrow I'll go ahead, definitely. And one thing what you can go ahead now is this one, India European Union Strategic Partnership 2025. Just try to get some information. I'll give the question tomorrow. India European Union Strategic Partnership 2025. This for mains. Mains. You can go ahead. Okay. So Appireddy, you can go ahead. And everyone, not only for Appireddy, for everyone. Tata Reddy. For everyone. You can take this. India European Union Strategic Partnership 2020. And Praveen Kumar Lingala has said, good explanation. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Praveen Kumar. Rahul, I said you please visit or talk to the AKS IAS Academy. I said you yesterday. We will definitely, but just even you have that contact to even AKS IAS Academy also. So again, see you tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. 7:30 a.m. tomorrow also. Fine. And then thank you very much. Thank you all. And then once again, I would say stick to your schedule. Stick to your schedule. Be consistent. Consistency you maintain, and then take care of your physical health and mental health. Fine. Thank you, and then good luck for you all. See you tomorrow at 7:30 a.m.